3 Technologies That Support and Engage Students by Ryan Helms. The first resource we're going to talk about is tablets. How the resource will support content and skill development, particularly in humanities. Tablets are a great resource and will support content and skill development because they're small enough to be handheld, but can still have some restrictions on things like calling, which are so distracting on cell phones. They can still have plenty of apps that kids can use and do things like statistics and theories in real time, even on, let's say, something like a field trip. How the resource will engage the student and support learning. I think the tablets will engage students because they are close enough to phones that students will already know how to use them. Computers are great, but you wouldn't believe how many students find it difficult to use them. They're so used to their handheld devices that tablets come easier than full-blown computers. How the resource will foster innovation and problem solving. Tablets, being at the cutting edge of mobile technology, will be the best for innovation. They are good for a year or two, but they can also be replaced rather cheaply. Resource number 2, smart boards or Promethean boards. How will this resource support content and skill development, particularly in the humanities? Interactive whiteboards and smartboards can help teachers by bringing content alive for students. One of the coolest things that you can do is, after writing notes for the kids on the whiteboard, you can then save that and send it to them in a PDF or image file for the students to keep. How the resource will engage students and support learning that can engage students of all learning styles. This Promethean board can engage students of all learning styles as it can combine audio, video, and reading all at once. You can go from the whiteboard function to a video on YouTube with a click of a button. Using it for more than one thing at once is the best part. You can also store lessons on the board or flash drive to save them for later. How will the resource foster innovation and problem solving? I think this problem already shows that it is a good thing on both fronts. You can encourage students to answer questions sitting at their desk while it displays it on the board for everyone to see. The student does not need to get up in front of the class. This allows for the shy kids to show their work as well. Resource number 3, digital websites for learning. How the resource will support content and skill development, particularly in the humanities. These websites are used from everything to give out quizzes to playing games with students during class time and having fun while learning. It also creates a lot less work for teachers in so many ways. No setup and no grading. How will the resource engage students and support learning? This is exactly what these websites are meant to do. You have different websites like Kahoots, Quizlet, Quizable, and websites whose sole purpose is to support learning and engage students in a fun way. How the resources will foster innovation and problem solving. Not just the websites we use now, but think of all the websites that will come in the future because of these websites. They can cut down on more homework for teachers. We might even be able to do more cross-disciplinary classes if this works. Sites are good for parents at home, good for teachers at school, and just overall good for students. Thank you for listening to my presentation.